All right, so this is part 3 of our video series, getting ready for AP Calculus AB. And so in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to review the inverse, and we're going to do some work with law of exponents. So in problem 21 here, we have let f of x be a continuous function for all x member of the reals. Selected values of f are shown in the table below. So let g of x equal f inverse x. Find the values of the following. So g of 0. So what we want to do is we want to look at the table and remember the output of f is going to be the input of my g function. So if I want g of 0, what I'm doing, I'm looking at the output of 0, so we're working backwards. So this is going to be 10. Same thing with g of 2. We're going to have 8. G of 8, we're going to have 0, and G of 10, we're going to have 2. So we're really just flipping the x and y coordinate there. All right, so the next problem. We have law of exponents. We're distributing the cube root of x times the quantity x cubed plus 1 over x minus 1 over x squared. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, let's rewrite this as x to the 1/3 power, and then we got x cubed. 1 over x is x to the negative 1, and then minus 1 over x squared is x to the negative 2. All right, so law of exponents says that when we distribute here, we're multiplying, so we're gonna have to add the exponents. So the first term would be x to the 1/3 times x to the third. Well, the third power is 9/3, so this would be x to the 10/3 plus x to the 1/3 times x to the negative 1. That would be like negative 3 over 3. So this would be x to the negative 2/3 minus negative 2 is negative 6 over 3. So this would be x to the negative 5/3. Okay? All right, 23. One thing we need to recognize is that your trig identities are still going to pop up in AP Calculus. So if we look at this, we can see that these are the same. So this is really sine squared times a value plus cosine squared times a value. And we know from our trig identities that that equals 1, Pythagorean identity. Okay. Problem 24, same thing. We're going to use law of exponents to distribute. So this would be x, negative 2 times x to the fourth is x squared, plus 2, and negative 2 plus 2 is x to the 0 when we add the exponents, plus 6, negative 2 times x to the first would be x to the negative 1 when we add the exponents. And if we were going to simplify this, we would get x squared plus x to the 0 is 1, so we would get 2. And we could rewrite x to the negative 1 as 6 over x here. All right. All right, the last problem, we're going to use law of exponents. We're going to divide now. So just a reminder that this is a common denominator, and I'm going to write the x to the square root of x as x to the half. So we can rewrite this by splitting this up. So when we simplify this, we're going to subtract the exponents now. So when we subtract x to the fourth over x to the half, x to the fourth is 8 over 2. So this would be, first term would be x to the 7 halves plus 2, and then x squared is 4 halves, so this would be x to the 3 halves, and then plus 6, and then we would have x to the 2, x divided by x to the half would be x to the 1/2. All right. So this was a packet that I used to give my students at the beginning of the year for AP Calculus, just to get them going, give them a review of some of the skills that they're going to need for the beginning of the year. So I hope this was helpful for you. So please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.